Alright, we're continuing the 6 tips for home buyers. This is our last one. Investigate your inquiries. First of all, I want to discuss inquiries. We have a lot of problems with inquiries. People are getting way too many inquiries, and just the concept that you guys are using to get the inquiries is why it's a problem. Many of you think just by going different places that you'll get what you want if you keep trying, and this is the incorrect way to get credit. If you want something on credit, you go find your lender and you find out what the qualifications are. You get approved, and then you go get your car. You go get your house. You get your loan first, and you find out what is needed without a bunch of inquiries. You don't want people pulling your credit to give you credit unless you know that you meet the right criteria to get the loan. If you know you don't, then work on your credit first. Regular inquiries are posted when someone accesses your credit information from TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and it's in an attempt for you to get credit. So if that is happening, you're going to have an inquiry. Inquiries usually take 1 to 5 points off your credit score. Sometimes if you have very few inquiries, you might not lose any points at all. Really good payment histories and very few inquiries, you can get away with not losing any points. But the presence of an inquiry means that the company listed received your credit information on the date specified, and these inquiries remain on your credit file for up to 2 years. So inquiries will stay on for up to 2 years. They will automatically be removed after that period. Inquiries refer to a request on your credit report by a company that you applied for credit, insurance, or loan. In addition, inquiries can be made for account monitoring by existing creditors. So existing creditors can make an inquiry. Usually it's a soft inquiry. So a soft inquiry counts against you on points. A hard inquiry does not. The soft inquiry actually is only done when you're trying to obtain credit. Excuse me, I said that wrong. The hard inquiry is only when you're trying to obtain credit. The soft inquiry is when you're looking at your own credit, or maybe a job is looking at your credit or something like that. So it's okay to have as many soft inquiries as you like. Hard inquiries can affect you. You don't want excellent inquiry status is no more than 5 every 2 years. We could say good inquiry status is 5 a year, but you can keep in mind that if you had 5 each year, you have 10 inquiries. That's too many inquiries. You want to keep your inquiries down under 7 or 8 over the 2-year period for good credit. If you want to have excellent credit, keep those inquiries down to less than 5 over the 2-year period. A handful of credit checks by different companies over the course of a year won't hurt your loan application, though, for buying a home. But if you've applied for a lot of credit, it can impact your credit profile and drop your score. So if you apply to more than one mortgage company, that won't usually hurt you. I've heard people say all the time, well, I heard if I do it all within 30 days, it doesn't count against me. It still counts against you, but it doesn't count against you as points. So typically if you have, let's say you're buying a car, that's the best example, and you get 20 inquiries in that month, which is something that happens a lot when people keep trying different dealerships to get a car. They're saying you're not going to have a huge inquiry and a huge impact on your score based on those inquiries, but they're still going to show, and your creditors are still going to see that you have all these inquiries. So you don't want all those inquiries. You want to get your loan before you go shop for your car. All right, and that's pretty much on this one, right? They start getting into mortgage rates and things like that. They say if you're on the bubble of qualifying for a loan and the lender sees a lot of inquiries for credit cards, store cards, this could hurt you because you're trying to get money. So if you see inquiries on your credit report that didn't make sense, and you know you didn't make these and you don't know where they came from, you should immediately freeze your credit and call every one of those companies and get those inquiries removed. We can help you with that. And just let us know if that's a problem and you are a client. Alright, that's going to be it for our 6 tips for home buyers. These are really, really good tips. I recommend you guys follow these very closely. There's a lot more we could talk about, right? We can talk about qualifying. We can talk about debt to income ratio and see what you qualify for. We could talk about the 5 main things that lenders look for when you're qualifying for a home. So these are great topics for upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good one.